Hi there, I'm Gigi Papiso Kisis, Cedar Ranch Canab Star. I also just go by Kisis. How I went about this design this time around, I originally thought about when I was personally in school, in elementary there and everything, the teachings that I got to be brought up with, and I thought about all the other teachings that the kids in the past that couldn't learn all these 7 sacred teachings that I was initially brought up with. I thought it was important for also the future generations to also be taught and showed this, and it is a kind of like a nice callback, I want to say, to the past, present, and hopefully future. Got taught them at a pretty early age, and I kind of always liked how they were all very kind, I would say, to one another. Essentially, it is just being kind to one another, I would say, and using those teachings for yourself to your every day-to-day life. Be like loving to one another, be courageous to take steps for yourself, show some humility towards your peers and others, and think of them, their needs as well. Before you think of your others. Be honest with yourself, be wise, be open to new experiences, and listen to others and share your wisdom with others as well. Be truthful as best as you can, and speak the truth as much as you can. Speak your truth more so than ever. It is a very simple but also sacred teaching from First Nations cultures, and I believe it's important to learn some of the knowledge and history of where the Indigenous and First Nations peoples from your land are. And I think that's a really beautiful teaching to kind of like spread and also share with not just like our First Nations people, but also as well as everyone who comes to these lands, and especially in a Treaty 1 territory, which we are. Lots of challenges are mostly within myself, I would say, for coming up with these designs, and also last year's design is that I wanted to make it faithful to who I am and also to ancestors beforehand, while also enjoying it. And for the longest time there, I was like scratching my head, and I think I spent some time with like my nieces this past summer. Their hands are like very small, and they're roughly around the same age that I was also in like elementary, where like you would do like a classic like little hand drawing just like that, just around your fingers, and you'd make it into like a bird or something like that as a kid. I thought the two kind of just connected to one another like that, and I really enjoyed that. And they kind of intertwined pretty easily once as the design was, and once as I thought about that process of it all coming together. I believe it's a very simple design, but with its like simplicity, it also comes with a callback to where you are from, and to go out of your way to learn our traditions and also our teachings from a time where we nearly lost all of it. And I believe the 7 sacred teachings are a nice beginner stepping stone for future generations and today's generation, and also just a way to live by. In a world that we live in, I would say just be kind to one another.